Is this preventing your next business breakthrough? If you're someone who has been wanting to break through to a new level in business, maybe it's you greater income, maybe you want to have greater impact, you want to reach and serve more people, maybe you want to do all of that, but you also want to have more freedom, and you want to have more time off, so you want to find a new way of working, then make sure to watch this video, because over the next few minutes I want to share with you something that I have observed can really get in the way if you're not paying attention to preventing your next level of success. So if we haven't connected before, I'm Bernadette Doyle, and for over 16 years I've been helping people like you to get more clients online. So in that time I've experienced a lot of business growth myself, and I've also been privileged enough to witness incredible business growth, people reaching their first six figures in business. I've had other clients I've helped to the $1 million mark, other clients who I have helped to re-engineer their offerings so that they can reach more people and also have more free time. And in that time, there's one particular thought that I've witnessed that can really get in the way and prevent people from breaking through to the next level. And I've got to be really honest with you here. I had this thought myself, so I really understand how it works. And I want to talk to you about it today and show you maybe a new way of thinking about things. So the thought is, I can figure this out on my own, or I should be able to figure this out on my own. I was inspired to do this video because recently I was talking to someone who has had a lot of success in business. She's already at multi-six figures in her leadership and coaching business. And we were talking about her next breakthrough. And during the conversation, she said to me, I really do think that I've got this. I think I could do this on my own. And she wasn't being arrogant about it. She genuinely believed that she could, break through to the next level on her own. And I said, well, let's just examine that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but let's just explore that. Let's take a look at your numbers. And when we looked at her numbers, we could see that for the past 3 years, she's plateaued. She's stayed at that same level of income for 3 years in a row. And I said, well, look, what the numbers are suggesting to me is that absolutely you figured out how to get from where you started to this level of business. But if you've been there for 3 years, that suggests there's something you haven't figured out yet. And, if you think about it, we don't know what we don't know. So all of the evidence is her way of working, the way that she's currently going about it, her current habits, thoughts, beliefs, systems, all of that is leading to that one result that she's maintained, but she hasn't broken through to the next level. And I really related to where she was at because it reminded me of, about 15 years ago when I was getting my own online business off the ground. And I'd done pretty well getting started on my own. In fact, without any outside help, I got my business to six figures. But what happened to me was when my son was born and I was less involved in my business and I had less time for my business, things started to go south very, very fast. And it was really hard for me to ask for help because my own background in sales and marketing, I had this thing in my head going, I should be able to figure this out. I didn't want to go and ask for help. It felt like an admission of failure or an admission of weakness to go and reach out for help. But then basically things got so bad in my business that I just had to get really honest with myself. And I said to myself, you know what, Bernadette, your results show what you know. Whatever you think you know or whatever you think you should know, the results here are showing you haven't figured it out yet. And the smart thing is to go and get some help. Now, very shortly after me, having that kind of honest moment with myself, a mentor showed up in my life. It's funny, isn't it? There's that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And when I really got to a place where I was like, you know what? I don't have all the answers. I haven't figured this out. I do need help. This opportunity showed up. And because, I was in this humble place of going, yeah, I'm ready for help here. I started working with him and my business tripled that year. And the thing I always think about that story is how much did that thought, I should be able to figure this out on my own, how much did that cost me? Because let's say I'd arrived at that place 12 months earlier, I could have tripled my business sooner. And it's not just the additional revenue I could have made during that period, it was then the additional momentum. I'm certain I would have reached seven figures in my business much sooner than I did, had I been humble enough to be honest with myself and admit that I needed help. So I want to share this with you, as recognizing you, as an intelligent business person. You've made smart decisions. You know how to get clients. You know how to serve clients. You've built a business. But if you are not breaking through to the next level as fast as you like, just want to really be honest with you and say, not only is it not weak to ask for help, it's a smart move. So if this has inspired you, you know where I am. One of the first places to get help from me is to come on over to my Get Clients Masterclass, which is at www.getclientsmasterclass.com. But either way, whether you end up reaching out to help from me or someone else, I just really hope that you get the help that you deserve, and that, you know, not just you, but the people who want to work with you, ultimately your clients. There are people out there who want to do business with you that haven't heard about you yet. And so it's a smart move to get the right help to help you get connected to those people.